Warren Buffett is CEO of Berkshire Hathaway and has been referred to as the Oracle of Omaha, a reference to his skills at collecting the best stocks in his hometown of Nebraska. Warren Buffett is the best value investor in the world and extremely successful. So if you as a young person can get the best advice from one person, it is from Warren Buffett. In this video you get 10 tips on how to get started in the stock market as a beginner, how to invest when things go wrong, and how you can make your own qualities and competencies work to your advantage. Learning accounting is the finest advice Warren Buffett can provide to young people who want to invest. In addition, he cautions investors against becoming fixated on stock price charts and exhorts them to concentrate on purchasing solid firms instead. Number 10. Start building wealth as early as possible. Life is like a snowball, all you need is wet snow and a really long hill. Warren Buffett says. On me personally, what has been the most important was to understand the value of time, and this is something that has come from observing him, learning his story, and that time compounds. What you do when you are young, and as you use time over your life, can have an exponential effect, so that if you are thoughtful about it, you can really have powerful results later, if you want to. Alice Schroeder, The Snowball, Warren Buffett, and the Business of Life. My wealth has come from a combination of living in America, some lucky genes, and compound interest. Warren Buffett says. Number 9. Learn about the principles of accounting. Accounting numbers, of course, are the language of business and as such are of enormous help to anyone evaluating the worth of a business and tracking its progress. Charlie and I would be lost without these numbers. They invariably are the starting point for us in evaluating our own businesses and those of others. Managers and owners need to remember, however, that accounting is but an aid to business thinking, never a substitute for it. Warren Buffett says. Number 8. Study many stocks but only pick a few to invest in. Buffett investigates each stock in which he has an interest, but he only buys a small number of them, and then only when a fantastic firm is available at a decent price. A very small percentage of the picks from those handful that he does purchase have generated the majority of his lifetime returns. The lesson is to be extremely selective about what you ultimately purchase and use capital for in the stock market. Buffett looks for some intangible factors that are impossible to include in a stock screener. He views stock purchases as business purchases and seeks to acquire discounted future reliable cash flows. He wants the business to have excellent management and a unique competitive advantage. He seeks a business with a significant barrier to entry for new competitors. The capacity of a business to increase dividends and earnings while avoiding debt. Number 7. Be careful with college debt. Does Warren Buffett think business school is worth it? It depends on the person much more than it depends on the school. Some people are going to get a lot out of advanced education, and some people are going to get very little. I don't even think it's important that every person go to college at all. It's a big commitment to take the 4 years involved, the cost involved, maybe the loans involved, depending on what your interests are in life. I don't think college is for everybody. Warren Buffett says. The inquiry, what are your goals and why are you going, provides the answer as to whether you should attend college. Buffett appears to prioritize decisions and actions based on their purpose, viewing college as an investment that, depending on your life ambitions, you may or may not require in the future. Number 6. Find your passion in life first, then the money will find you. Without passion, you don't have energy. Without energy, you have nothing. Warren Buffett says. No CEO has it better. I truly do feel like tap dancing to work every day. Warren Buffett says. Your motivation to achieve your goals comes from your passion. In order to succeed in any industry, you must love what you do more than your rivals do, because otherwise, they will outwork you. Number 5. Seize opportunities aggressively when you have the chance. Opportunities come infrequently. When it rains gold, put out the bucket, not the thimble. Warren Buffett says. The main mistakes we've made, some of them big time, are ones when we didn't invest at all, even when we understood it was cheap, and starting in on an investment and not maximizing it. We're more likely to make mistakes of omission, not commission. Warren Buffett says. Take the bet with a sizable capital commitment when the likelihood of winning is high and the potential payout is substantial when the risk-reward ratio is favorable and heavily weighted in your favor. Number 4. You are your most valuable investment. Invest your time and energy wisely. Let's say that I offer to buy you the car of your dreams. You can pick out any car that you want, and then when you get out of class this afternoon, that car will be waiting for you at home. As with most things in life, there's just one catch: it's the only car you're ever going to get in your entire life. You're probably going to read the owner's manual 4 times before you drive it. You're going to keep it in the garage, protected at all times, change the oil twice as often as necessary, says Buffett. If there's the least little bit of rust, you're going to get that fixed immediately so it doesn't spread, because you know it has to last you as long as you live. Number 3. Surround yourself with winners. You want to associate with people who are the kind of person you'd like to be. You'll move in that direction. And the most important person by far in that respect is your spouse. Marry the right person. I'm serious about that. It will make more difference in your life. It will change your aspirations, all kinds of things. Warren Buffett says, "One of the best things you can do in life is to surround yourself with people who are better than you are." If you're around what he calls high-grade people, you'll start acting more like them. Conversely, if you hang around with people who behave worse than you, pretty soon you'll start being pulled in that direction. That's just the way it seems to work. Warren Buffett says. Number 2. Invest in what you know, and nothing more. Getting entangled in overly complex investments is one of the simplest ways to make a mistake that could have been avoided. Many of us have worked in a small number of industries over the course of our entire lives. We probably have a good understanding of how these specific marketplaces operate and who the top companies are in the industry. Number 1. Never compromise on business quality. Finding high-quality firms is more difficult, however, saying no to complex businesses and industries is rather simple. Over the past 50 years, Warren Buffett's investing strategy has changed, now concentrating almost entirely on purchasing high-quality businesses with excellent long-term growth prospects. The fact that Berkshire Hathaway's name is derived from one of Buffett's worst bets may surprise some investors. Watch more inspiring stories and tips from successful entrepreneurs and investors such as Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Gautam Adani, Warren Buffett, and Kim Kardashian on investing, finance, lifestyle and choices on our channel. Every choice you make determines your future. If you learn from someone else's mistakes and act on the advice of a successful entrepreneur, you too can achieve this and change your future.